What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Wardcast, your weekly source for video game news, machinima, and survival horror discussion, updates on the ward, and more. I'm your host, Sean Clark, alongside Jazz Rich,
This is the last
Alec
one.
Funnel.
The Alec weighed 14. Alec had a crush on Jill Valentine when he was little, but later realized that Leon was hot as fuck, bro.
And Shayla.
And Shayla. Shayla Hill. Hello.
Hi.
You have to specify that it was that Shayla.
Yeah, we gotta.
He wasn't
Yeah,
aware.
there's like 14
Yeah.
Shaylas in here right now, so gotta be specific. Gotta be Pacific.
Wow.
But hello, everybody. Hopefully you had a good week. We got a lot of Capcom news to talk about in an otherwise slow news week.
Oh,
The Machinima Challenge hit a bit of a roadblock, so we won't be showing our finished projects this week. Instead, we'll be doing that next week, and we'll be picking a new Machinima clip, which Jazz will be selecting. So that'll be next week. We also have some games to play at the back end of the podcast. And this week, we're talking about the next Resident Evil game. A man being arrested because he loves The Legend of Zelda too much. The Dead Rising remake. And more. But before we get into all that, Jazz,
But
how's your week?
long.
Hello, Holy Water, survival horror fan. Hello, Diz.
Wow.
Hello,
Wow.
hello,
Diz,
everybody.
Who's there first?
I started from the bottom, and now I'm
And
here.
now we're straight to the bottom. It's been got 99 bottoms, but bottom ain't one. What? Hi.
How was your week?
The week was long. Well, it felt long. It was actually short, but it felt long because I'm tired.
Hello, Lee.
Been busy at work. It's been eventful at work, but we're not gonna get into that. Balls. I can't remember. I did things. I played games. Turns out that my challenging myself, because what we're supposed to do, but challenging myself to play a new game, every week. It's gonna also include games that I used to play when I was younger, or like 20s and stuff. So it doesn't have to be a game I've never played, but like something that I haven't played in a long time, which I consider never played. Get to relive them, right? So that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Because that's what I played. But then also today I played a game I've never played, so it worked.
No. Covered all the bases.
Played some of the usual games, but then also I played a game that's been on my list of wanting to play for a long time, and I played some Sudeki because I love Sudeki. It's a good game. I have it on original Xbox, but it's also on.
Oh, okay. It took me a minute. I know that game, but it's not ringing a bell. But yeah, I remember. I need to play that. It's on my very, very, very long back catalog.
Damn, I should have pulled. Actually, it's on the top of my palette. Give me 1 sec.
I got that game almost when it came out, and I haven't played it yet.
Oh, shit.
That was like 2003
Move out of my way, Zach.
or something.
Wait, I thought it was. Where is it?
welcome, Scott.
I was gonna show
Get out of there, Scott.
Wow, Alec.
Watch it after.
Alex,
Wow, how dare
a
you be here
bad
live?
I just knocked.
Unacceptable.
I just knocked my entire pile down. Okay, Sudeki. It's so old. I stole it from Blockbuster.
oh,
my
nice.
I bought it secondhanded. So this is what I was playing the other day, but on Steam. It's kind of like a little bit, I want to say, well, it's not really like Final Fantasy, but like back then it was compared to that a lot. You have like your characters that you can switch between in battle, and they each have like their own little abilities. Yeah. And it's got like a pretty world. Well, back then it was a pretty world, and now it's just really like.
What
Who
is
is it?
with that
This one-
sexist character art?
Who's it made
I'm
by?
offended.
It's like
She doesn't have enough clothing. And her
Oh,
name's
what is
Ailish,
it
so I've been
made by?
asked Shayla. I've been calling her Princess
Yeah.
Billie Eilish the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's made by
Billie
Climax.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
All the boobas.
So
It
I don't know.
predate
I
Bayonetta.
used to play hours of this when I was younger, and like, this exact copy only on Xbox. And so when they put it on Steam, I was like, oh hey, I can replay it without having to go through without having to like figure out where all my cords are for the Xbox and all this shit. Look how old it is. It has stuff in the pink. But it's really fun game, and I recommend it if you like these types of games. I'm not really being descriptive as to what types of games it is, but it's really fun. And then we tried today this free to play game on Steam, the first Descendant. It makes me think a lot of. Well, Shayla said it was going to be like a lot like Destiny and. Oh, there you go. Scott says Climax Studios is in Portsmouth, and they still exist. And asks Alec if he has a snarky English commentary about people of Portsmouth.
Are they like rivals or
Portsmouth,
something?
actually, but whatever.
No.
Yeah, exactly. What?
What? Oh,
Portsmouth.
Guys get full armor for combat. Women have to settle for skimpy clothing. Well, she's not. She's a princess, so princesses get skimpy clothing, and they just happen to be good at combat.
Yeah. She
Whereas
does what
Tal-
she wants.
Tal, the main character, who's like a combat guy, who's the only one in the army who's not like wearing army clothing, is like Steve, because he's like, huh, I get princess. Huh. So
Whoa,
yeah,
Steve.
good game. And yeah, we played this Descendant. I forgot what the first Descendant.
First Descendant.
Final Descendant. Sheila said it was like Destiny and like Warframe, but I see it a lot like Defiance, and I like Defiance.
Yeah.
This one's a
I
little
forgot about
hard
that
to get
game.
used to. It's one of those like you start up your mission, but then like if other people are online, it was kind of weird because the guy just went through and like finished it, and we just stood there, and then it was like mission complete, and we were like, oh yay. Which kind of sucks because then you don't do anything, but we could just redo it after.
We was dinking around.
So we'll see. We'll give it a little bit more. It's free. But then you know, if you want to play more than the one character that you pick at the start, you gotta pay money. So service, Sean's favorite.
Yay.
Yeah. So we played that. Haven't tried chicken feet yet, but I'm going to because Alec bought it for me. So I'm going to try that.
Oh, that reminds.
And hopefully we're gonna try to play Mario Party soon.
It's
wow.
not gonna happen.
Yay.
Attack.
Well,
I've been
with
attacked.
or without Sean, I guess we'll have to try sometime. Sean.
Why am I being attacked?
And yeah, that was my week. Because otherwise, I've just been I've been rewatching The Office a lot because it's so silly. I'm getting pretty far, so once I finish that, I'm gonna rewatch Futurama because it's been a while, and I'm also rewatching Rookie Blue again because I like that Rookie Blue. And my show and tell was bought. So last week I showed you guys that 90s book that I got, and next to it was, again, our bookstores are really like, usually it's just like Halo or Fortnite or Minecraft books. It's never like games that we play. So I found a Resident Evil book and I bought it with first thought thinking, oh, I'll send it to Sean for his collection if he doesn't have it. And of course he has it. So now I'm just going to keep it. So it's just my show and tell. And it's an unofficial history of Resident Evil called Itchy Tasty.
It's a good book.
It makes me think of work the other day. Just kidding, Sean. Get
Oh
it?
God.
Well, just the itchy part, not the tasty part.
Itchy.
Unless you count that it was before lunch.
Itchy.
Yeah. So it's not too thick. So I think I'm gonna go piece by piece and see not how accurate, because there's some parts of the Resident Evil history that I don't know, like the side books or whatever. Oh my God, Scott! Are there at least 4 books in the series?
But Diz
There
has
should
it
be.
too.
There should be. Diz. Yeah, if Diz has it, and she probably like cut out the part that talks about Resident Evil 4, and then made like a whole bunch of photocopies.
And turned it into a throne.
Yeah,
Good.
that's my show and tell. Itchy Tasty. Stop.
Yeah, you got to read it. It was a good book.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it. I like books.
It actually had information in there that I didn't even know about, and that's unusual for Resident Evil stuff.
But it's unofficial, so
I mean, it's
could be SD
unofficial because it's not like endorsed by Capcom. Like it's the writer's like personal experiences, but they. So, I mean, if you take them at their word, they had lots of interviews and conversations with the dev team and stuff like that. So they had specific insight that only they would have because they were there. Unless they're lying, which is possible too. But
Unofficial.
it seemed pretty legitimate. So
Speaking of SD Perry, did I ever show you that I have a Shadow of the Tomb Raider book by SD Perry?
yeah, I was shocked that existed. Is there just one, or is there a bunch?
It's just one. It's just from the actual Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I need to read it and laugh.
That's fucking funny.
I heard SD Perry wrote a good Alien book too, like Aliens franchise book.
Wow,
I haven't read it
interesting.
personally, but I heard there's
Well, I mean, it's not that she writes bad. It's just that the Resident Evil ones were just so funny because they're just so dumb.
Yeah.
Like the character. Yeah. Anyways, speaking of dumb, hey Alec.
Why do people get dumb when they write Resident Evil stuff? Like, it's a virus?
It's not
It's
that
a
they're
virus.
dumb. It's just that
Even George Romero wrote a bunch of dumb shit. Like, what is the problem?
listen, don't shit on the Romero script. It's really entertaining. And she wasn't that far off. Like, you never know. Wesker could have had a hard-on for Claire. We don't know. Just because they didn't specify.
I would like to see this hard.
Speaking of weird. No. Anyways, Alec.
Oh.
Go kill him. No.
All right. So, I played quite a lot this week. I played new to me National Championship Wrestling for the SNES.
That is
Yeah.
so random.
Well, I like wrestling, so I was like, all right, let's play this wrestling game on the SNES. And yeah. So
Today I decided to play Madden 2001. Like, what?
Wow.
So random.
We're retro gamers around here. You leave him alone.
Then I played Viscera Cleanup Detail.
Alec. Lee, I will stab you. I automatically lashed out at you, Alec, because you're you.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to be directed at Lee.
Yeah,
for
but
his...
Sean, you can't blame him. It has gone pretty dumb.
I know. Sorry, continue, Alec. My rage, it was triggered.
Yeah. I played Viscera Cleanup Detail with you guys. I have to be honest, I didn't find it like a single moment of it fun. It's just like, it just reminded me of work, and I was just like, yeah, no,
Oh my god, same sometimes, bro.
Yeah, but he actually
Not
cleans
the
pretty
I
good.
thought it was fun, but
And he actually pushes people down the stairs with buckets.
Yeah. I played Super Mario Lost
Shayla.
Levels.
Just slowly it'll disappear.
Sorry, Alec. Go ahead.
So, I played Super Mario The Lost Levels. I played Ice Climbers because I think I played it on Smash Brawls. Like they came with 5 little mini demos of Ice Climbers and some other shit. So I thought I played it there. But because it's on the Switch online thingy, I was like, all right, let's play Ice Climbers, and I could see where some people would find it fun. There's some challenge to it, so I was like, yeah, all right. I played Kirby's Dream Land. Yeah. That's all right. I played Wrestling Empire, which I wanted to do last week, and I finally got around to doing it. I was like, yeah! Do I know the buttons? No, but was I quite happy just going to the place where you can literally throw wrestlers into an oncoming train and then they can get run over and die? Yeah! Loved it. I played... Yeah, it's awesome. It's on the Switch, so yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's also on Steam.
Oh, God, it got worse.
I played new to me Pokemon Unite. Yeah, it's alright. I played that before I played the other Pokemon game, which I'm going to talk about. I played Streets of Rage 2. Yeah.
Nice.
Big time
Yeah.
old school kick going on for Alec.
I know. I mean, I was just going around playing the Switch online thing.
I'm
and
not-
stuff.
But he's playing like the whole library over here.
Yeah. There was a bit
Yes,
of
are you
an.
muted?
I want it to be muted.
Wow.
There was a bit of an
got
election
gum.
this week over in UK land, so I voted. So now I can complain. That's what happens. You can't complain about something if you don't bother to vote. So then I voted reform.
Sure, you can.
Yeah, I
And I
disagree
can-
with that.
Yeah,
you
you're gonna get
would.
fucked either way. No, I'm kidding.
We can complain if we want to.
I don't mind getting fucked. Anyway, so yeah, did all that this week. So yay! I adulted. Yay! I did
Yay.
adult things
He's an adulterer.
again.
Oh!
Whoa.
Ah!
I watched some old ECW wrestling events a couple of days ago. So Guilty as Charged 1999 and Living Dangerously 1999. And it was just like, it's been a while since I sat down and watched ECW, and I'm just like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do this, motherfucker. And then I played my Show and Tell, which I have completely fallen in love with. I've got 6 badges and 53 Pokemon, so I love this fucking game. Let's go
Nice.
Pikachu.
Let's go fuck Pikachu.
Oh yeah. So, it's practically a remake of the first Pokemon Red and Blues in Kanto, and like
What
you
is
can
with
have
all the goddamn remakes and remasters? Stop.
no.
No, I mean they're not gonna. So.
No.
No.
Near.
Yeah, that makes no business sense whatsoever. So yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this, and I'm still enjoying this. So yeah, as soon as this broadcast is over, I probably will be playing it a little bit. So yeah. Sheila. Or Pikachu. How was your week?
Pretty good. I mainly was just working on my machinima, and I'll start with stuff I watched because it's probably the shortest list. Continued Arcane with Jazz.
Oh yeah.
Just like shout out again because that show is incredible, and I kind of slept on it on purpose for the hype to die down, but like, holy crap, it's amazing. So I only have 3 episodes left of that.
Can I ask why? Why you have that logic? You
Why
waited
what?
for the hype to die down before you watched it?
I
She
didn't
doesn't respect
mean
me.
to.
You
It's
got-
just
Wow.
I like to watch things with people unless I feel like so. And usually with something really popular, eventually, if I wait long enough, somebody will be like, "Oh my god, you haven't seen that? We're gonna watch it together." And then I'm like, "Yay!"
So it's a trap.
That's my logic. Yes.
Emotional
It's a
abuse, yeah. I like it.
Yes. Basically. And then of course we watched some Smosh, some Try Not to Laugh challenges, and my newest kick has been on cave and disaster videos, like diving and cave exploration videos on YouTube. They're like super addicting. That's like my new thing right now. Like Fatal Breakdown, shout out. Am I still here, by the way?
Yeah.
I don't
Where
hear you
am I?
guys.
Yeah, you're here.
Okay.
Mouse,
Everybody,
fine.
everybody else got really quiet, so I was checking.
I was letting Satan in, and the door is
Um,
loud.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you ever feel like you don't know what you're doing with your life, just watch a cave video and realize at least you're not those people. You don't feel compelled to dig in caves for tight spaces and usually die down there. So, anyway,
Like last week.
right? So, wait, what? So anyway, as far as playing stuff, I I've been playing Nikkei. The summer event just started, so all the Nikkeis are in their swimsuits.
It's pronounced Nike, dumbass.
No, Nikkei, goddess of victory.
Stop.
It's pronounced knife.
I also played. Thank you, Alex, for the gift. Knife.
Yeah.
Who has a knife? Oh. Oh, no. I'm slow. Anyway, thank you, Alex. I played Kitty May Cry, and it's super cute.
Cat game.
Yeah, it's cat game. It's totally cat game.
Game 2.0.
The name, obviously you would think like, oh, is it like Devil May Cry? No, absolutely not. And then the other saying is like Devil May Care. So like it's weird that they went with Cry because you think they would say like Kitty May Care. I don't know. Either way, it's a puzzle game and it's really cute. Like puzzle exploration. It kind of reminds me of like a Fez type game. I like it. I dig it. It's fun vibes and super
So like a
cute.
hat. Like you said, a Fez type game. A Fez is a hat.
Okay. And I mean, the Fez was a really unique engine. I mean, so I guess this one isn't really like Fez in that aspect. But you know, anyway, I'm not talking about the hat that the Doctor wears.
That's not what a
the
Fez
First
is.
Descendant. I know Jazz already mentioned it.
It's like every time you interrupt her, she like pauses like 2 seconds.
She's
Like,
spaced out.
I know, because
Cannot
the 10th Doctor
compute
does wear a
people.
Fez, doesn't
Wait,
he?
I
You're talking
confused.
about Doctor Who?
I'm not saying.
I'm sorry, Doctor Who?
I didn't say doctors. I said, I see what you did there. Anyway, the First Descendant. Can I just say one thing that makes it superior to any of the games that it's like, and that is grappling hook.
Monster Hunter did
The
it.
grappling hook is amazing. I know,
Arkham
right?
did
It
it.
reminds me of that one. It reminds me of the Rise grappling.
I'm just
that
saying
did
it's
it.
not like super like revolutionary or anything.
Well, Monster Hunter, you had specific
No, it's
points
not.
that you
It's
had to
just
use
adds-
them on.
That's
This
fair.
one you can literally grab onto anywhere.
So Rise, yeah, it's like the Rise grappling hook in Rise is like that, and it gave a really nice flow to the game,
Oh,
and that's I
say
like
that.
that it has that aspect of it.
You're trying to get me to keep
Huh?
this game, and you just compared it to one Monster Hunter.
Oh no. I played some Helldivers 2. It's, you know what it feels like? It reminds me of like if there was a game. It reminds me of like Stormtroopers the game almost, and it's very
So you
repetitive.
miss every shot you
It's
take?
definitely, I don't.
That would
Kind
be
of.
so
I don't-
cool if they made a
guess I'll just
Stormtroopers
say I
game and you
don't-
can't hit anything.
You can't hit any targets
That would be so cool.
unless you like take your armor off and abandon.
Oh my god, somebody make it. I'll buy it.
and then never play it.
Right?
That's true. That's true.
I do feel like a little bit like they were like, were they trying to make a Star Wars game and they just couldn't get the license, so they went with like a Stormtroopers route. I feel like the game's super repetitive. I don't know. I wish there was more to it. It feels very like not a full game to me, but maybe that's just me. But then again, whenever they add that kind of extra stuff to those games, like people don't do them, like boss fights and whatever. So I don't know. It's just a very, if you like to grind, I guess it's kind of mindless. Probably.
Let
a
me
good
ask you
stream
this.
game, but not
Who
my.
actually likes to grind? Like that's not a fun
Alex.
thing to do.
It seems
Tony
like
Hawk.
everybody does.
No.
It seems. I mean,
does. I played Tony
Tony
Hawk
Hawk.
Pro Skater 2, and there was so much grinding
Oh
in
my
that game. It
God.
was so bad.
I feel like people who play MMOs like that kind of stuff too.
You know what? Conti- Hello, how's it going,
Hi,
Shayla?
Sean.
How are you?
This has
That's pretty
been
good.
episode 242.
Oh,
I got kicked out at the same time as Alex.
You did this to yourself.
You
I
ass.
played my first D&D session.
She stole my sandwich.
That was super fun.
Shayla stole a sandwich from a
I
poor
did, I
defenseless blind
stole-
kid.
Yeah, Jazz's character is blind, and so my character was trying to assess whether she kind of had a hunch, so she stole her sandwich to see if she'd react, and she didn't. So I ate it. Well, Jess ate it, my character. But it was really fun. I rolled my first nat 20 on, like, when I wanted to throw someone. I was like, so... But my character was too dim-witted to have a cool, like, one-liner when I did something cool, so I just went, yeah!
We're calling it. She got the Carlac because she just got to yeet somebody.
Yeah. Yeet! And then I also played Zenless Zone Zero, the newest
Shayla, do you
Hoyoverse
want me to
game.
kick you out of this? I mean,
No!
I played this game as a
I'm
service,
just...
and this mobile game, and this free-to-play game, and this Steam game, and
Just kick her.
why? Just put Village in there too while you're
I
at it.
played
I know.
this, and I still got kicked out.
You know, it's funny. It's funny that you mentioned it because I actually like Village.
Bye,
Now you
Shayla.
have to kick her out.
Bye.
I'm waiting for. I know.
There
I
we
was
go.
waiting.
Sure, kick yourself out.
Why? I don't like Village.
You're the only one that hasn't left, so you have to kick yourself out.
I feel like I'm the only good one here. I'm the only one who hasn't played.
There we go.
What? Why did he kick Alex?
Well, this has been the best Wardcast
God,
ever.
what is happening?
He's
Get
like,
out
"I'm
of here.
done. I'm
Get out of
done."
here.
Wow.
Ah!
Get out of here. We were joined by
Wow,
an
wow.
intruder.
Yeah, that was me running
Well,
away.
I was trying to
because
share
I'm
my
the one who
screen
hasn't
for
played
my-
Village.
I won't say much about the Hoyoverse game other than I like.
Thank you,
the-
Scott.
I like
Thank you for
the
noticing.
style. It reminds me of.
I have
I
abandonment-
noticed too. It's why I did
I
it.
have abandonment issues.
It reminded me of like Hi-Fi Rush a little bit, but otherwise I haven't. It's all right, I guess. I'll have to play it more. But my show and tell.
Wow, Lee.
I'm trying to share my screen, Sean.
Oh.
I thought he said pretty. I thought Lee called you pretty in denial.
It's my Resident Evil mug collection.
How's that Resident Evil? I thought that was Yang.
This
Green
one I
herb,
was
isn't
really
it?
happy. Well, this one, this one's a green herb one. It says makes me feel good, and it was.
Did your camera go
for
back
the
in
Code
time?
Veronica.
Why? Why is it 1 frame per second?
I don't know. I'm sorry, but it's the. It was for the Code Veronica.
Is that official? Can I
Yes,
have it?
yes, it was from the Cap.
Oh.
No. You had to buy it from the Capcom official store. It was like a limited release thing for that for the. And then this one, I know you said you didn't recognize it, but it is a recreation of the cup from Revelations that the two guys that are I already forgot their names.
Jackass and Grinder.
The two side characters. Yeah, Jackass and Grinder. This is their cup. This is the mug. And this is
Whatever,
also an
douche.
official Capcom store item. So yeah, those are my Resident Evil mugs. I'm quite proud of them. They were pretty limited too, so
But you have to admit,
I'm sure you can
it
get
looks like
knockoffs,
Yang
but
from Ruby.
It does.
yeah, it does.
I think I've
it
said
does.
that when playing Revelation.
It was
I'm like, it's a Yang cup.
yeah, because it was like an illustration. Somebody did like that full ass illustration just for a coffee mug. So I guess they decided like let's make it
Whatever.
real. So it's but I think it's one of my cool unique items because you wouldn't think you wouldn't immediately realize it doesn't have any other markings because it's supposed to be like they want it to be just like the actual cup. So yeah, And this one even has, I'll have to find it sometime, but it has a cool box with like a herb on the actual box too. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
think they also made a T-shirt with that herb design. It looks familiar.
probably. It's pretty cool. Makes me feel good. I should say like better than fine.
Not a
I don't
yearly
know.
ritual, but I have
But yeah.
recently started watching it.
But yeah,
Nice.
Trailer Park
Watching what?
Boys.
Oh, Trailer Park Boy, nice. Well, anyway, but that's. I mean, overall, I had a pretty good week. I had a cool little Wendy's lunch with Jazz.
Yeah, I ordered Wendy's
and
for
other
her.
than that,
Oh,
yeah,
Everybody
that was
gets
really
one
cool.
lunch delivered.
We had bacon burgers
Bacon burgers.
together.
Mine was a
And
baconator,
Cinnabons.
son of a baconator.
Bacon burgers and
son of a
Cinnabon.
baconator.
Son of a baconator. So, how was your week, Sean?
It was okay. I actually played some games.
My
I
God.
know what happened. What is going on?
Yums.
First, I watched some things. I watched Beverly Hills Cop Axel F, which was not great.
How come people are saying it was
That's
good?
what?
Why did they call it that too? Like they
Because his name is Axel Foley.
so why not put Foley? Axel
'Cause-
F. What? It's a terrible name for a movie. All right. And to be fair, all
Garcia
things
fucking
considered,
Hotspur.
it could have been a lot worse. It was
I
okay.
don't know why
But there-
is Leon S. Kennedy
was
your favorite
some-
character.
There was some cringy. You do the middle initial. You don't initial the last name, especially when you're titling a movie. It was dumb. But yeah, I watched that. I watched The Boys. I'm rewatching the whole thing so I can watch the new season. I really, really, really like that show. Saw
do
Fly
too.
Me to the Moon. It was bleh. I've been watching both Twilight Zones, the original one, the black and white one, and the 2019 one. The 2019 one's kind of it's up and down. There's some good ones and some bad ones, but the original is so good. Like, has anybody here seen the original Twilight Zone? Like,
Just
even
a
all
few
this
hours
time
after
later,
this.
it's still really good.
I've seen Twilight.
Yeah. There's episode there's stuff that's been on the Twilight Zone that's like influence, like still has influence on people today, like horror and stuff.
Yeah, and like I don't really know a whole lot of actors from that period because obviously that was way before my time. But there's still like every once in a while I'll see somebody that I know. Like I saw Burt Reynolds in an episode, and I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? So it's just kind of cool.
Yeah.
Bart.
See stuff like that. And I
Reynolds.
watched The Keeper's Diary, which was that Residence of Evil fan
I
film
saw that
thing.
as well, actually.
And it was
Oh.
actually pretty solid. I was shocked. Like it again, you've got to judge it based on it's a fan film, like non-profit, low budget.
After all,
Considering that, like it was really well done. It had some really good CG in there, and like some of the scenes, like they set the tone really well. I was pretty impressed. They did a good job.
That's awesome.
I think
you know, they're-
Charlie liked being a zombie.
Yeah, and it's really cool because they had Charlie, the original model for Chris Redfield in the first game, the live action
Yeah.
interpretation of him. So it was really cool to see him kind of doing a Resident Evil thing, even
They
if it's
have
unofficial. It's still really cool.
they have some more content with him too. Actually,
Yeah, they've been
like
doing
him
a lot of
playing the
stuff with
original
him.
Game.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, he seems
that's
like a
cool
cool guy.
channel. Super cool.
But yeah, I thought I was gonna hate it, but it's pretty it's pretty good.
He's like, "This is Chris.
I
Why
played,
don't you believe me?"
and it's cool too because like they had Charlie do the physical appearance, and then they had the voice actor for Resident Evil remake, Chris, do the voiceover for that character. So like you had two Chris's coming together to make one new character. It was just kind of a neat
Or one new
concept.
Chris.
And there's a little like Wesker cameo, and the voice actor for Wesker voiced the voiceover for him. Just neat little things that they threw in there for the fans. It was pretty neat.
That's
But
awesome.
anyway, played some games. Played Viscera with Jazz and Alec, and played more Baldur's Gate 3. I'm finally almost done with it. I just have to OCD my way through the city, which is a nightmare because I'm trying to. I didn't do this with you, Jazz, because I didn't want you to hate me. But like, for me to enjoy it, or not enjoy it, but for me to get like everything to be fulfilled out of an area, I have to go everywhere. I have to go everywhere, pick up everything, talk to everybody. So like going through the city of Baldur's Gate and doing that, it's it's a
Wow.
nightmare. It's a lot to do, but I'm doing that. I'm making my way through, and then I'll retire Baldur's Gate 3 for a while. But
Are you? Would you
Hmm?
say that you're making your way downtown?
Walking fast. Well, no, I'm walking
Yeah.
slow actually. But I played the demo for Kunitsugama, Path of the Goddess, I think is what it's called. Kunitsu, something like that. Anyways,
Unabashala?
it's a new Capcom game that's coming out, and it's
Oh, that one.
I don't know how I feel about it. The demo was pretty substantial. Like I played it for like a good 2.5, 3 hours or something like that. And I like the game, but it feels kind of cheap. Like the graphics feel kind of
Hmm.
PS2 era. There's no dialogue whatsoever, like written or spoken. Seemingly no story, obviously. And they it could be because of the demo, but I feel like if there was story to be had, they would have put a little bit in the vertical slice of the demo to get people interested. So the fact that none of that was in the demo has me a little bit sus, you know. But and the gameplay's a little simple, but like I like Capcom's trying to do something different, like
Yeah.
big AAA publishers or high profile publishers aren't really doing a whole lot of risky things these days. So it's nice to see somebody trying to do something new and interesting. So I give
Yeah,
them
not
kudos for
relying on
that.
like a franchise name.
hmm but it's not really a new concept. It's kind of like an RTS kind of mixed with like a hack and slash, and that's been done before. But um, like you're kind of going through and you're like fighting monsters and like purifying like possessed areas, and like as you do that, you're getting like experience points, and you have to kind of choose like how you're going to use those experience points because you have to use them literally to progress in the story and in the mission, because like you have to clear like a path through the infection to lure the princess character through to the beginning to the end of the stage. So like you have to use that experience to progress, or you use it to like level up your, like you can recruit villagers and like level them up and they can help you kind of fight and stuff like that. So there's some strategy to it, and it's kind of interesting at first, but after playing it for a couple of hours it kind of gets a little bit repetitive. So I don't know, I just don't think there's enough there to make it like a truly really good game. But again, it's interesting, and I'm glad that they're trying to do something different. Uh, I don't know if I'm going to buy it though, because I feel like the demo kind of gave me everything that I needed. I don't feel like there's enough there to kind of justify a purchase, especially if it's like a full $60 price tag. I don't know. I want to support a new IP, but I just don't. I don't know that that's really the one.
This ain't it, Chief.
What?
That ain't it, Chief.
Yeah, yeah. I also played the first Descendant. Uh,
Did you
randomly
like
as shit. um,
Ah!
and it's a looter shooter, and they all feel the same.
You're
It's
a looter
like you
shooter.
guys said, it's like Destiny, a little bit of Outriders, kind of. I felt, um, which I mean, I like Outriders. I haven't really played enough of Destiny to judge it, but I don't know. I don't think those games are really for me. But I figured I'd give it a shot. I like it's graphically it looks good. The characters looked cool.
How was
The
the
Right?
weather?
story seems interesting. So I thought I'd give it a shot. And it's free to play, like you guys said.
The
So I
main
figured I would give it a shot. I'm gonna play more of it. I didn't play it a whole lot.
did is it just me or does the main girl, the first one you can pick, the ice one, kind of look like Starlight? Like in the
That's who
face.
I picked. Yeah, kind maybe a tiny bit.
I don't know. That's all I can see is Starlight.
Yeah, I
But
guess I can see it a little bit.
she is really cool though.
But yeah, like I said, graphics are nice. I don't like games like that have these just overly massive environments. Like I understand like building scope, but when you just have this like oversized environment that's like super empty, I just don't like that vibe. Like it just kind of takes me out of the game a little bit, and that game seems to be entirely that. Um,
That's fair.
super glitchy. Like my guns immediately disappeared, all of them. So I'm just like running around like holding air. So that was kind of annoying. And it's just like the world feels really messy. There's so much shit everywhere. Like there's vendors everywhere and icons and all this shit going on. It just kind of pulls me out of the experience. And like you kill an enemy and it drops like 20 different things. I can't pick half of it up. And I don't even know why. I think it's like my health is full. So there's med kits there I can't pick up. There's different types of ammo that I'm full on or don't use or whatever. So it's like I kill a couple enemies and there's just trash everywhere. And they don't really, like when you look at something or if something's on screen, it doesn't really say what it is. So it's like it'd be nice to know, like, okay, well, that red thing is, this kind of bullet, and that blue thing is a med kit. But it's just like, just looks like there's trash everywhere, and I don't know what anything is. It's just
That's how I feel when I play Borderlands.
yeah, it's just too much. It's overload of just nonsensical shit. And then you've got like all these systems that are designed to just keep you, like you said, grinding. It's like there's so many things that you have to get this currency and these, and you need these items to craft that. And it wants you to play the shit out of the game forever and ever. And it just feels like a chore. It doesn't nothing there's nothing in there to grab me and engage me to keep playing. It just seems like a bunch of checklists that I don't want to have to deal with. I'd rather just like be able to play the character that I want rather than having to go and grind for, 40 hours to get parts to make this character that I may or may not like. Like, but it's free to play. I get it. That's part of the deal. But I don't know. There's just so much there that takes me out of the experience. But I'm going to give it a little bit more time and see. There are elements that are interesting to me, so I do want to keep playing it a little bit more. Does it have crossplay? Do you know?
Yeah.
It should.
Yeah, we could all play it together because I know you guys are both playing on Steam. I'm playing on PS5, but yeah, we could play a little bit and see how it goes.
Yay!
Yeah, it seems okay despite the garbage
Yay! Yay!
that comes
Yay!
with free to play. And yeah, that's all I played. I didn't get a chance to finish the short version of the unboxing video. I'm almost done with that. Everything should be done by Monday. So I should be able to finish the rest of that video tomorrow. I have like an hour worth of footage to go through and condense. So that'll be done finally.
Like milk.
Yeah. And worked on some podcast stuff that'll hopefully be ready for next week. And
Hard curse.
that's it. That's my week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Show and tell.
Oh, show and tell.
You
I
keep
have-
forgetting.
I have this. It's Resident Evil 1.5. They did like a reproduction of this. It's really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got the
I didn't
old
know
Wearing a
version.
life
Where-
jacket.
Yeah, it's one of the
Where'd you get it? Where'd you
prototype
buy
artworks.
it?
I bought it. I think I got it on Etsy.
Oh wow.
But yeah, it's got the like all the, I think it's like 70 or 75% of the 1.5 version of the original Resident Evil 2 before they scrapped it and restarted and we got what we got. So this one I think is kind of like a little bit broken where like obviously it's fan made. So like there's assets with the pre-rendered backgrounds where it's just like a solid image and it's like, okay, well you're supposed to like run around a corner, but there's no like clipping because it's just like a JPEG or whatever. So it's like you're supposed to go left around a corner, but you don't know that because you can't see it. So in ways it's kind of broken. But they also made this, which is a fixed version. I think that the MZD is like Mystery Zombie Door or something like that. This one was another attempt at making a more complete version where they fixed a lot of the glitchiness of it and made it more playable. So yeah, so I got two versions of 1.5, which is really cool. This
That's
this
awesome.
one's sealed. I don't know if I'll ever open it. Just kind of cool to have because technically both of those games you could download for free and play on your PC if you wanted to. It's just cool to have like a physical copy of it that is functional. So I don't know. There's a lot of really cool fan made stuff out there that I think is
Yeah.
is just kind of neat to have for the collection, even though it's not official. It's just kind of cool. Yeah, that's what I got. And it's time for some news. Where's the thing? Ba-da-ba-da. What?
Link's is just, well, I said one day Lincoln's just going to fall in that chest.
That would be awesome. You should
Yeah,
do
you
another version. That would be
Oh,
awesome.
there's my swords.
Make it happen. Do it. Alrighty. The next Resident Evil has been confirmed again. During Capcom's summer showcase, Resident Evil director Koshi Nakanishi said the following, quote, "We're making a new Resident Evil. It was really difficult to figure out what to do after Resident Evil 7, but I found it. And to be honest, it feels substantial. I can't share any details just yet, but I hope you're excited for the day I can."
No.
So it's not a lot to go on, but a few things can kind of be extracted from this. First is the comment on figuring out what to do with RE7 and the use of the word substantial. This seems to imply a big change, like possibly akin to like the game format. Like to me, a substantial change in my mind would be like when the series went from fixed camera to over the shoulder and then over the shoulder to first person and stuff like that. Like I feel like a reinvention of what Resident Evil is and how it plays would be substantial. So I feel like maybe they're looking at reinventing it somehow again, which is concerning, but also good because I want it to go away from first person. I mean, it could go into something worse, but it also could go into something better. I don't know. We'll see. But
Resident Evil, the strategy RPG.
no, no, don't Yakuza this. Or it could mean that they're doing like what the rumors are saying, and it could be like open world or something like that. It could mean a lot of things, but it
Battle
gives me a
Royale.
little bit of hope that they're doing something that they're claiming is substantial. Koshi Nakanishi was the lead designer on RE5 and the director of Mercenaries 3D, Revelations, and RE7. So, I mean, it's hard to say like what kind of direction they're going to go. Like he's done a lot of different things, so I don't know. We'll have to see what happens there. He also mentions that he looks forward to the day he can share more information and to stay excited. So generally, when terminology like that is used, it means that the game's really far away from completion. So we're probably not going to see it for a long time. Kind of like when they announced Resident Evil 2 Remake, there was a 4-year gap between when they announced it and when we actually got it. And it's kind of a similar thing. Like anytime they're kind of shady about like giving details, oh, stay excited, I look forward to being able to say something, like that means they don't have shit. That's going to take a long time before we see anything. Well, I mean, we'll probably see something, but it's going to be a while before we actually get it. And then the most important takeaway that I had was a hopeful and exciting one, because he specifically references RE7 as if it were the last mainline Resident Evil game and how he's been trying to figure out its successor. So the fact that there was no mention of Village whatsoever, and the way he talked about following up on RE7
Oh, wow.
certainly made it seem like RE8 would be the next title, not considering Village as 8.
Oh,
um,
wow.
the Capcom has always referred to Village simply as Resident Evil Village. Despite it having like the number thing in Village, it's never been officially called 8. So what I'm hoping this means is that they're going to treat Village like kind of a side story kind of a deal. And we're going to get a real Resident Evil 8 that's not going to be this vampire nonsense bullshit that happened in Village. Because yeah, like if you like even just looking at the, let me make myself bigger. No, Alec. No. But if you look at the games, like clearly it says Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village. It doesn't say Resident Evil 8 Village. It says Village. So
Actually,
I'm
it
really
says
like,
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard Gold Edition.
huh?
It says Resident Evil 7 Biohazard Gold
Shut the fuck
Edition.
up. But yeah, like to
And it said
me,
Resident Evil poop.
that would be such a huge thing for me. Like I would give so much more forgiveness and understanding to Capcom if they retconned that and they went back and they took a different path where like I'm okay with them doing some weird quirky side shit. Like they've done that a lot. You know, they've played around and experimented with side games for better or for worse, and that's fine. Like if you're gonna keep it out of the main franchise, Village, another one of those, I'm okay with that. I don't like it. I'm still gonna hate it, but I'm okay with it being some like side dumb shit that we can just forget about. And then we get the real Resident Evil 8. I'm really hoping that's what this means. So I'm excited to see if that's the case. I really hope that is. Um, and then yeah, I also wanted to note that Capcom already mentioned that they were working on the next Resident Evil title, like right, I think it was right around the release of the Resident Evil 4 remake. I believe it was in like some kind of a interview or something like that. Like the director was interviewed about something else, and like it came up, like Resident Evil came up, and I believe he just kind of made a comment about, yeah, we're working on the next mainline Resident Evil title. So like the fact that he said, "Oh, we're working on the next Resident Evil game," doesn't really mean anything because it's already technically been confirmed a while ago. But it's weird because I was going through all the like I was kind of digging for confirmation, like articles and stuff like that to see the interview, and I couldn't find it. But like no one's talking about that. Everyone, the entire like news sphere in video game news is just talking about, oh, they announced they're working on the next Resident Evil game. But like this is not news. It already happened a long time ago. Why is everybody freaking out about this? It's fucking weird.
Because they said it again.
Yeah, they said it again. Ah! Yeah, I don't know. I might poke around a little bit more to see if I
Did
can
you
find that
hear?
interview because it bothers me that no one else is acknowledging this. It's making me feel a little cray cray.
What?
I'm back.
What? Where'd you
I
go?
clicked the wrong button. So what do you guys think? Do you think I'm reading into the Resident Evil numbered thing, or do you think that's a possibility? Am I just being grasping desperately at straws? It could be. I don't know. But I feel like there's some legitimacy to what I was saying there.
You
Yeah.
know, I think they were doing these things. Now you've said it, they're going to be like, nah, scrap
No.
Like, well, we did go through all the trouble of like making the V and the I and the two L's a different color to make them look like the Roman 8. Yeah, you're right.
We're gonna pivot.
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 Let's go straight to 10.
Yeah. Like 20 years later, when Chris is still alive.
Nah, fuck Chris. Don't
Wow.
put Chris in the next game. Don't do it.
Jazz is tired of Chris.
No more Chris.
Capcom details Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. We got a little bit of a teaser kind of announcement trailer last week, and we got more information now. So this is mislabeled remaster. It's hands down a fucking remake. I don't understand. This officially proves that nobody seems to understand
Know what they're saying.
the difference between a remake and a remaster. Like everybody calls things differently and it's never completely accurate. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. But it's annoying. Yeah, so this game is rebuilt from the ground up using the RE engine, which means, it's a remake, even though they're calling it a remaster. Offering far superior graphics, performance, new voiceovers, and quality of life improvements like autosave, better NPC AI, weapon health bars, which is really nice, movement while aiming, and lots more. So lots of really cool quality of life things there. Other noteworthy upgrades include fully voiced characters. In the original, all the interactions with the survivors were done through text dialogue. Now everything is voiced, which is really cool. Environments changed dramatically between night and day with full real-time shadows and lighting, which is really cool. In the original, you did have like a day and night version of everything, but it kind of seemed like it was a static change from day to night, where like now, like you can see like the shadows, and when it's nighttime it feels like night, and it completely changes the environment. The lights come on, and like all the lights reflect real-time shadows and color the environment and everything. It's a full-blown remake. It makes a big difference. They showed what that actually looks like in the game engine. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster is getting a physical release, but unfortunately, this is yet another title being pushed digital over physical. I'm going to complain about it every goddamn time it happens because it's annoying. But the digital version will be released 2 months before the physical version. It will be available September 19th digitally and then November 30th physically. And ironically, the disc version isn't the deluxe version either.
What?
Even though this is called Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, there's a deluxe version, and the physical copy isn't the deluxe version. Isn't that a kick in the ass?
Yes.
So yeah, it'll cost $49.99, which is $10 less than the $59.99 digital deluxe edition. And it will not include the 17 extra costumes and 17 extra music tracks. See, this would have been another opportunity too to put
Wah,
that digital
wah.
content on the disc, but no, nope.
Too much work.
I guess.
Work,
The
work,
digital
work,
deluxe
work.
version offers DLC costumes, including several Resident Evil outfits, Chris Redfield, Ashley Graham for some reason, Leon Kennedy, Dr. Salvador, Nemesis, the shitty remake one, of course, and a liquor. It also includes the previously unlockable Mega Man outfit, so they
Mega
paywalled
Man.
the Mega Man outfit,
Wow.
so that's great. So I mean, there's pros and there's cons, like there typically is, but I don't know. Overall, I'm pretty excited about it. I really like Dead Rising a lot, and this is the kind of remake, because it is a fucking remake, even though it's called a remaster. But this is the kind of remake that I like. It's a one for one. It just looks prettier, and there's quality of life improvements. That's awesome. But if you look at that picture, like look at the fucking difference between the original in the background and the remake in the foreground. Like it's looks incredible. Like it's night and day. Um, what's that look for?
Incredible. Where?
You can't see the difference between those two
No, I can
models
see
right
the
there?
difference.
Wow.
I can see the difference, but it doesn't look incredible.
I'm not saying it's the best looking game ever. I'm saying comparatively, it's a massive improvement.
Especially with it being like such an early 360 game. It's kind of it'll be deserved. It'll be nice.
Yeah, and like everything's rebuilt from the ground up with the RE engine. So like the environments, all the zombies, like everything's going to run smoother. Like that was
Oh
another
wow.
problem with Dead Rising, is that it had performance problems because it was pushing the hardware, trying to get all these zombies on screen and stuff like that. So there was a lot of pop up zombies would just kind of appear. Like you'd see them appear as you're kind of like running through like a long corridor or whatever. They just kind of pop up and stuff like that. So it's going to make it a lot more just it's going to perform a lot better. It's going to be a lot smoother experience, which is really good. But yeah, I'm sorry, Alec. If you can't appreciate the difference between those two models, you're insane.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, I like being insane.
Like
It's
all
fun.
the RE games in the RE engine look great.
Yeah, great. And then 20 years later, then they come up with new technology, and then
That's
Yeah.
how technology works.
yeah. So this is what I'm saying. You're just buying it because the graphics look better.
I bought the HD version that was just a little bit cleaner, and that's all they did. So the fact that they're doing this again and they're doing it right, they're completely remaking it, retooling it, and it's being sold for the same price that I bought that shitty HD
Oh wow.
remaster for. It's kind of a big deal.
Okay, I'm just going to remind you, The Last of Us, and then remake, and then yeah.
That is not the same thing.
Wow.
Anywho, I'm excited for it. There's good with the bad, so I mean, it's not going to be for everybody, but I'm excited for it.
How dare you be excited?
How dare I? And see that this is what I want them to do. This exact whatever they're doing with Dead Rising Deluxe, That is what I want them to do with the Resident Evil OG trilogy. If they just took it and they remade it for what it was and they used the RE engine to do it, I, amazing. I would lose my mind. So hopefully, if this sells really well, who knows? Maybe we'll see them do something similar to like a. They probably wouldn't do like the trilogy, but maybe we'll see them do it with like a single game. Like maybe they'll do Resident Evil 1 or something. But it's not going to sell well.
Alas.
It's not going to sell well, so it's irrelevant.
Oh,
But I'm
wow.
I'm hopeful for it. I'm excited. There's not a lot of games out there that excite me. God damn it! This is one of them. I'm sticking to it.
It's the smallest
wow.
mall.
In existence. But now I don't know how to approach the new adventures of old Mega Man. Do I start over?
Right.
Ah, anyway,
Probably.
Oh, wow.
struggle for another day. Exoprimal's dead.
Oh.
Which
Uh,
game?
What? Really?
Exactly. Exoprimal, like no one's playing it. That's why it's dead.
Oh, it already. I didn't even realize it was out. That's my
Yeah.
bad.
No, you're good. You're good for not playing it.
Is it bad?
I don't know. I didn't play it.
Ah!
It's a live service game, so it's bad.
It already died.
It already died. Capcom's odd choice
It
to
already
make a
went out.
modern dinosaur game away from the Dino Crisis IP has not paid off. Again, why? You guys made Dino Crisis. Why would you make another dinosaur game and not put it in the Dino Crisis universe? That is fucking absurd. Anyway,
Oh, wow.
this attempt at a live service action game with dinosaurs wasn't what fans were hoping for, and its dire reception is the result. Lately, the game is seeing concurrent players peaking between 41 and 66 on Steam, which is not good for a live service game. Only a year after launch, the game is officially dead in the water and will no longer receive new content going forward. The servers will remain open for now and will recycle a rotation of its existing 4 seasons of content and events for existing players. So it'll be around to play for a little while. If you want to play it, I don't know why you would, but there's going to be no more new content going forward. Good.
Yeah,
That's what
good.
you get for making a live service game that
wow.
nobody wanted and making a dinosaur game that isn't Dino Crisis. Get fucked.
They should have spared no expense.
Wow.
That is a big pile of shit.
Yeah. And so during Capcom's Super Elections vote that they did a while ago, they had a bunch of different questions that people could vote on, like who's your favorite Capcom game character? What's your favorite franchise? What's your favorite game?
I don't like Capcom games.
Things like that. And people voted Dino Crisis as the second best game above the original RE4, which is a big deal, RE2 remake, and Monster Hunter World.
Oh.
So the fact that they continue to neglect Dino Crisis is fucking asinine. It's insane. But here we are.
I still find it funny you can buy these soundtracks of Dino Crisis 1 and 2 on Steam, but you can't play the game.
Yeah.
Rip.
And I love the fact that this
Yes.
game died like 5 days after the anniversary of Dino Crisis. it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Yep. Karma.
That's so dumb.
Sodom.
So dumb.
Sodom.
So dumb.
What?
A man was arrested for carrying a 6-inch Master Sword
this.
replica.
That poor guy.
Is that all you have?
Anthony Bray, a 48-year-old Legend of Zelda fan, was holding a 6-inch Master Sword replica in public when police spotted him on June 8th. They proceeded to arrest the man for wielding a weapon in public. In his defense, Bray stated that the item was a fidget, something to keep his hands busy, but the police said the item was sharply pointed, could be used as a weapon, and, quote, puts others in fear of it being used against them.
Oh.
It is the Master Sword after all.
It's 6 inches long.
Yeah, he needs to play with 6 inches to keep himself busy.
Wow!
Bray,
wow!
Bray told the police he had no intention of using the item as a weapon, but the police continued to charge him anyway, sentencing him to 4 months in prison and a $196 fine.
Jeez.
What the fuck?
I've heard of something similar where I think I heard something along the lines of someone being arrested for like one of those little like replica bats type things.
That is
So-
insane.
It is. You'd think there'd be and yeah.
Don't play with your toys in public, everybody. It's
Basically.
dangerous.
I once walked around with a fucking Chinese sword in my backpack, and a cop asked me where I was going, only because I was on a bicycle and they were looking for someone on a bicycle.
I
He
mean,
didn't ask me what was in my backpack.
after seeing this story, it's no surprise that people get shot over having fake guns. Like even the ones with the orange tip on it. Like if you can get arrested and sent to prison for having a 6-inch toy sword,
Oh wow.
anything is possible.
I bet you that cop had just seen the trailer for the new Zelda game, and he was so pissed about it that he was like, "Oh, I'm fucking mad at Zelda!
Oh, blame it on
He's like,
that, huh?
I'm gonna arrest you." And he's like,
See-
"It's the Master Sword." He's like, "No, I'm mad at everything about Zelda today."
If they were going to arrest me, I would have pulled it out and started fucking attacking people with it. Like, if you're going to arrest me, I'm going to do something to justify it at least.
Hey, yeah.
Hi!
Huh?
Oh shit! He's the real Link.
Start doing little spins and throwing
Yeah.
pots and shit.
I reckon the officers went, "Hey, listen."
He like pulls it out and he just stands there and he's like, "Fuck! I'm out of potion. I'm out of magic." And he's like, can't spin."
It's
He's
crazy.
like, you can have it.
Ha!
Poor guy. Poor guy.
I'm breaking your pots. What was that? That Smosh thing?
Yes, yeah. Right, I'm trying to find rupees.
Oh, are you about to make me mad?
Probably.
Probably.
The Horizon
Hey,
Zero
look.
Dawn show has been canceled.
No.
Yeah.
Aw.
It was Netflix, so you know they won't. Even if they did a little bit, they weren't going to finish it.
The Netflix series set to star lead character Aloy was announced in 2022 with the Umbrella Academy showrunner Steve Blackman running it. Unfortunately, due to multiple HR complaints of, quote, toxic, bullying, manipulative, and
Oh, yeah,
retaliatory
that's not good.
behavior, Netflix is not moving forward with the project.
Oh wow.
Blackman says the claims are untrue and absurd, and given the nature of the modern human being, I feel like this is bullshit. I feel like sensitive people probably found something to get offended by, grouped together, destroyed his reputation, and then boom, no more Horizon. So
Somebody's gonna make a better one then.
I hope
Somebody-
so.
Amazon's gonna pick it up and do better.
Yeah.
Well, Netflix doesn't have the best history for shows, but then like Prime, like did pretty good with Fallout. So yeah,
Legend of the Stones. Power of the Stones.
yeah, but that's not a video game.
It's Amazon though.
Yeah, but that's not a video game adaptation.
It's a book adaptation, and that went so well.
No, yeah, it was a spin-off of it was but it doesn't mean the same people behind it is gonna do it. They have like a lot of people working on it. Let me
I don't know why
maybe
people
the
get
people.
excited for this shit. I mean, just.
All right, Alec, you go in your corner and be fucking bitter today.
Anyway,
You're banished.
that's pretty much all the news. There was one more thing I
Yeah,
wanted
maybe
to bring
Gorilla
up
can do their
real
own
quick,
one.
and that
because
is
they did
that
the game.
Xbox Live went down for 7 hours, and Microsoft had no
7.
comment about it.
No.
Oh,
So that's
wow.
cool. 7 hours of paid service taken
7
away from its
hours.
customers, and just no comments. Sweet.
Oh no.
7 hours is all
I
the
hope-
time you have to
I
not
hope
get
nobody-
anything.
I hope nobody wanted to play Diablo 4 or Star Wars Outlaws during that period because those games aren't playable offline.
I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't want to play those games during that time.
Neither did I, and anybody that wanted to can get fucked.
Rude. I play Diablo.
I know
That's
you
right,
do.
Gorilla. That's right. That's right. Gorilla Games they made the game and it was beautiful and amazing. So they maybe can make the show and it will be
You
beautiful and
Snoop Dogg
amazing.
was mad about it. What?
Did he do a rap about it?
I hope so. All right, that is the news. It is time for Jazz's Thingamabob Corner.
What? Oh,
Thingamabob corner.
I love thingamabobs.
Well, I have one.
I've got plenty.
No, I have one.
Oh.
And I'm willing to show it to you.
Ooh.
Image. I'm gonna show you this game
Yay.
that I just found today when Sheila asked me to go download that other game we were talking about.
Yay.
I came across this game and it was like 6 something on, 6 something Canadian, so probably a lot cheaper for all you other. We pay less money for things because we're special people around the world. Together After Dark. So I don't know much about it because I, again, just came across it. It was cheap and it looked like a spook game. It is a multiplayer. So, yeah. Yay. A multiplayer. Fuck off. It automatically plays a freaking. Go away!
Go away.
It's a co-op horror psychological game. It's got a survival touch, and it's for 1 to 4 players. You're 4 teens. You're stuck in the forest, and you have to find a way out, but you're not alone. It's from the developer Red Forge, and it only came out just June 18th, so not too long ago, which is probably why I hadn't heard about it until now. It has mostly positive reviews out of 31, which is pretty good. And a little bit about it. So yeah, basically, it's your first person, and like you can play up to 4 people. You all have like your camcorders. You go through the woods, and you're trying to find your way out. It's got that same kind of aspect as those other games that we've been talking about, or that I've been trying out. Try not to, what is it? Don't scream, or don't.
Oh yeah, don't scream.
Yeah, like, except obviously it's not like as realistic, like found footage kind of thing, but you're looking through it. You have to walk through the paths. They're all covered in darkness. There's leaves rustling. There's twigs. Like basically spooky sounds all around to try to get you to kind of like make you doubt everything. You have to depend on each other to get over all the challenges and the horrors of the forest. The atmosphere is apparently really, really beautiful. It's a really atmospheric environment. There's chilling paranormal encounters, jump scares. It's really challenging, apparently. I don't know yet. We're gonna see. I got it, and I got it for Shayla because we were talking earlier about potentially playing it. I'm willing to get it if you guys want to try it too. Are you brave enough to face the darkness?
Yes.
Games like this get me because the darkness and the woods, as I've said before, are like, it's my biggest fucking fear. The darkness. I'm terrified of the darkness. So you throw me in the woods on top of that. Yes. And you throw me in the woods on top of that, and I'm just like, bye. But in this case, like, if I'm just like, bye, I have to figure out how to get out. Yeah. So yeah, get out of the woods. But I think because you're with friends, it's a horror game, but with friends. And I don't know what this creepy clown thing is, but if you have to, if you have to face a creepy clown, that doesn't scare me. Clowns don't scare me. Oh, I actually didn't particularly care for that game either. Now that Scott, the darkness.
Oh.
And the band is okay. Yeah, so it's not really a trailer because I couldn't find a trailer, but I was able to get the teaser off of Steam. So I have that to show you guys. So it's just going to show you a little bit of what the game is like. So roll the clip, Sean!
Roll it!
That's... Okay. I didn't watch it before, so I didn't really know what it was about. Okay, so yeah,
Scary.
you're running in the woods. There's creepy clowns, and I guess there's a house.
I'm sold.
There's a gameplay one. There's a gameplay video too, but I didn't look it up because I don't like looking at gameplay videos because half the time they give you too much stuff away. But yeah, it's cheap, and it's just another spook, I guess. But this one you can play with friends.
Yeah, it looks cool. This is the next trend of like games that they're going to run into the ground. It seems like there's so many like body cam style first person horror games coming out now. It's like the newest trendy thing, and
Yeah.
they're just popping up all over. But like for the time being, it's still fresh and new and cool, and that does look good. It just sucks. I wish that we could stop. I wish that we could just like put out a couple of games that are like that style
Wow.
and move the fuck on rather than running everything into the goddamn ground. But it does look cool. I want to try it, especially if it's got the multiplayer. And you know me, I got to point this out. Did you see the grass? It looked amazing.
Oh, yeah, but it's not the grass; it's the weather. You like the
Well,
weather.
yeah, it was the weather.
weathering
The
effect.
wind was. You could see the wind going through the grass.
Oh,
And
I
the
don't know.
grass
He was
moving
running.
and stuff
He
like
was
that.
running too fast.
That's amazing. See,
Couldn't
I
see.
appreciate little shit like that. Like you might not like realize that it matters to you, but like subconsciously, all those little details help like immerse you into the environment and the game. So like even if you're not like thinking about it the way that I typically do, like it's still in your mind, like it's still painting a broader picture of like the experience that you're having. So like things like that are actually more important than you realize. So get fucked.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm
Wow.
just saying, everybody gives me so much shit for appreciating the small details like weather, but it's important.
I don't give you shit.
That's fair.
I give
It's
you shit.
Alec.
Yeah. Know your shit talkers. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
Now I'm giving you shit. But yeah. So I don't know, Alec. What do you?
I just looked it up, so it's £4.29. No, I'll be willing to give it a go.
Yeah?
So, yeah. Maybe.
Don't buy it then. I get it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
They make
Anyway.
me block you.
It's hard
Everybody.
to recommend a game to Alec because he hates all of them.
Equally.
I don't know about equally, but yeah.
Either it's a really good game and Alec doesn't like it, or it's a really bad game and Alec gets a lot of trophies in it and he loves it.
Yeah. There you go. Or it's a cat game.
Cat game.
Or,
In which
or it
case-
has Pikachu in it.
In which
Or
case,
that.
it's hard to tell if he likes it or not because it's hit or miss.
Yeah.
Because cat games are not always. Yeah. So, anyways, Together After Dark. So maybe we could play it
where's
Together
the-
After Dark.
Where's the RE engine cat game? Let's see it.
Right?
Maybe you just have to tell Capcom.
Capcom,
if
you
they
need a
can do
cat
it.
game.
Maybe that's the next Resident
CatCon.
Evil. They're all cats.
That's gonna be the real Resident Evil 8.
Oh,
It's all
God.
cats.
It would be really funny. Anyways, yeah, get the game.
Yeah, get the guy.
Get the game.
Get the game.
All right, it is time for a gam.
Yay.
What are we doing
Where's
first?
Carlos?
You know, we've been waiting to do this. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Alec.
Okay, it's game time.
Game time.
Lee sent this forever ago. It's time. The time has come.
The time has come.
Has come.
Oh,
Oh,
I need to get us out of the way. There we go. Wait, that's not going to be good. Let's do that.
Okay.
So we got Siegfried,
Oh, hang
We
on. I gotta make
got
it bigger. I can't see.
Ingrid Hunnigan.
So
We
F,
got
Lightning.
Lightning.
And a man.
Or is that
Jack?
Lightning
Or
sister?
is that? Oh no, that's who the fuck is that?
It's like Nitara, I think. Something with an N, I think,
From what?
from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, she's from Mortal Kombat. Oh.
Fake Kazuma Kiryu, white version. What I don't know what that guy's name is. Grand Theft Auto guy.
Oh, he has a name?
Tony? Maybe?
Oh,
What, Vice City?
Yeah, it looks like Vice City.
I didn't play that one.
I did, but it was like a lifetime ago.
Tommy Passetti.
Scott says Tony. I think I was right. And then what is that? Thief guy? Does he have a name? Does have a name. I've heard it before.
Which one?
The thief guy, the guy in the black ninja outfit. Ka
Wait,
is it
okay.
Connor? I don't remember.
Thief guy. Oh,
So
from
the first,
Thief.
Yeah.
so the
I was like,
first, so
Guy
the
who's
first
a
word
thief.
is silent,
What?
right?
So
Wait.
Silent Hill, the
Oh yeah, silent. Who's the bird? Who's that bird? It's from Donkey Kong, isn't it?
It looks like it's from Banjo Kazooie.
no, it's from
Oh.
Donkey Kong.
Is it? I mean, same fucking thing. Let's be real.
Right.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna try. So the last Maria, Eve, Snake. Because if I could just figure out the last word, then I bet we could. Is that Snake?
Who's the one in the
Oh,
big robot thing?
Of. Wait, where?
Tronbon, the green robot.
Tronbon. Yeah.
oh, my head hurts so much.
So that's got to be
The last
the.
word is message.
Silent Hill, the final message.
Yep, that's it.
The bird's name is Squawks.
Is it?
Oh,
Wow.
well,
And that's Ray from Lego Star Wars, the before last one.
oh yeah.
And you have Almastar. The short message is what Scott said.
Oh, yep,
Oh,
yep. The short message.
message.
Yep.
That's a game?
Unfortunately.
Oh. Okay. All right. All right.
Wow, good job.
Silent Hill, the short message. Good
Good
job.
job, everybody.
Was it? Ah!
Hopefully Lee will confirm, but pretty sure that's it. All right, what are we doing? Yep, there we go. There it is. What are we doing next?
Fucking NBCs. You know what I mean.
Tell me who the non-playable character in each image and the background video game. Oh, it's two different things, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I don't. The only one of these I know is that image B background is Yoshi's Story, I believe.
Yeah, image C is Pokemon background.
Yeah, the first Pokemon it looks like.
And that's Sin from Final Fantasy and Image C.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll give you guys
So-
a chance to name the NPC in image A.
Nerdy Tomb Raider guy. I don't.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know any of these. I don't know.
I played the first one, so I should know who he
It's
is. but
excuse me, it's nerdy hipster guy.
I don't remember
Who
his dumb
talks like
name.
this,
He was such a forgettable
Lara.
guy.
Hey Lara.
Hey, Lara.
Totally with the escape. I always wanted his t-shirt.
So what's the nerdy Tomb Raider guy's name?
I don't know, Alex. What's his name? Alex.
Wow.
Weez,
sorry,
I
Alec.
don't know.
Alex. What's his name?
Could it be Alex?
Yeah, it's Alex.
Yeah.
He's-
He looks like a nerdy version of Drake from Uncharted, which
yeah,
is ironic considering, like,
yeah.
you know, those games are like the same thing.
Where you think he got blown up in a ship, but really he grew up. He's not gay. He's just
What is
Very,
the
very
background?
Yeah,
Tron bowling? What?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, maybe it's no, it's bowling. Never mind.
He's super mad because he never
It
got
does
to make
look
a
like
move.
Tron.
I feel like it's like Wii bowling or something stupid like that. Space bowling. He became a nerd. No, he became
It was after he gave up.
yeah.
It's
Before
like a
he
mini game in the Tron evolution.
before he gave up, because when he gave up, he blew himself up.
Oh, damn.
Alright. I shall reveal image A was Alex from Tomb Raider 2013. Background is Tekken 7 Ultimate Bowl.
Oh, what the hell?
Image B is David.
Wait,
Miller.
I thought the pins were like Heihachi shaped.
That's Tekken Tag Tournament 1.
Excuse
Chicken.
me.
Yeah, know your Tekken, Sean. Jeez.
Yeah, Sean.
God.
B is David Madsen from Life is Strange 2. Backgrounds is Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. And NSC is Sin from Final Fantasy X. Background is Red, Blue, Yellow, Palatan from Pokemon. So, yeah.
Booyah.
Good job. Yes.
Ah!
Turn the jams
Turn
back
the
up,
jams back up,
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Shut up, Shayla.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
We have recording. Shut up.
God.
Stop.
All right. Oh, I guess I could delete the ones from last week so I don't accidentally play the same ones.
Now play the same ones.
No. Did you remember what they were?
No.
There we go. All right. So here's the 1 second clip. Oh, they're not in order. Here, wait, hang on. I almost played this 15-second one. It was a long ass second. There we go. Here's the 1 second clip. Yep.
One more time?
Were you not listening?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
Wow. Well, no. Here we go. Did that help?
It's giving me Silent Hill vibes, but it could be anything.
I'm going with Life is Strange.
I'm gonna go.
I'm just gonna go.
Yep, I'm gonna
I'm
go.
going to get some coffee.
I'm gonna go get some coffee. We're all out of sugar.
I'm gonna go Silent Hill 3.
I think Lee's correct. It's from a game.
No.
Unacceptable. Silent Hill 3.
Diz says Devil May Cry. Scott says Fantasy World Dizzy. Is that a real game?
I wouldn't be surprised.
If it is, I kind of want to play it. Sounds stupid.
Sounds like the mission screen from Devil May Cry 3. That is a real game. Shayla?
I have no idea, so I'm just gonna guess a game at random, and I'm gonna guess. Was it called? Oh crap! Now I don't remember. Was it called Sativa? The trippy game.
Sativa.
What was that trippy game Jazz played? Because the music sounds trippy, so that's what I'm guessing.
Oh, Indica?
Indica. I knew it was a
Indica.
type of bud.
Sativa.
Oh my god.
All right. 5 seconds.
Oh, oh! Shut up! I know what this is. Shut up! Oh,
No one's talking.
I
Is it-
know.
Is it Perfect Dark?
No, it's not.
Whoa, relax.
No, don't play anymore. Give me a second. This is Earthworm Jim.
No, shut up!
Is it Earthworm Jim?
Shayla says Earthworm Jim. Sean, you said what? Perfect Dark?
Yeah. It's not. But, you know,
Scott says crickets. This says she was wrong. Scott also said shut up. Oh, Holy Water said Alone in the Dark. Now the original or the remake? I accept both. If it's a remake game. Unless it's like a super different remake, like Last of Us Part 1 and The Last of Us Part 1 the remake.
Oh, Jesus.
Alex dying. This says Alex going through his records. Alec,
you
are
okay
you
Yeah.
over
okay?
there?
Yeah. Carry on.
I mean, I think you need to rehear the definition of yeah.
And okay.
Did you get a brain freeze?
Been snorting ice cream?
I wish.
Or other things?
I'll stick with Life is Strange.
Life is Strange? Okay. We're going 10 seconds then.
It's Earthworm Jim. 100%. It is Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim. It's over.
Yeah, I think
I win.
I think so. Earthworm Jim 2.
No, it's the first one.
No, fuck.
Sean, you changing or are you sticking to what you have?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim. It
Stick with
sounds
me
like
if you
it.
want to leave.
If you want to leave.
Live.
Stick with me if you want to leave.
We're getting out of here. Come on, let's go.
We need to get like a recap of the scene of the movie where he's just like, "Come with me if you want to leave." And these kids like, "All right, I kind of want to leave anyway."
Where are we going?
Just leaving. We've got to leave. Sean, Alec, you sticking with Life is Strange still?
Yeah.
Okay. Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. Give a couple seconds to the chat.
Shit.
It's true, Shayla. I'll play it again, Lee. No, I said it's true, Shayla. When you talk, let it play and then talk.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna play it again, Lee.
Damn. Lee just straight up attacked you, Shayla.
He did?
Yeah, but
Why? What did he say?
No, I mean it's a fair point. Like even if you're so sure of your answer,
Oh, I'm talking over it. My bad.
yeah.
So take your advice and shut up.
I mean, there's a nicer way with the shifty eyes. Shayla with the shifty eyes.
I'm shutting up. What do you guys want?
I'll just go straight to the 15 seconds then.
Okay.
Get in your last guesses because it's time for last guesses.
It's Earthworm Jake.
I'm gonna copy Lee. It's a game.
Earthworm James.
Da 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
Groovy.
Never heard an earthworm sound like that. Alright, I'm gonna show my screen. Your answer will not be accepted, Lee. Oh, I can share just the
Hey,
window.
Sean.
Hola.
Ow!
Ow.
Ow!
Yeah. Ow.
Ow!
It's like my favorite part of the game. Ow.
Ow!
Ow!
I like the whoosh with his neck. Yeah, so it is Earthworm Jim on
I
SNES.
miss Earthworm Jim. I want it.
Hey, well,
So
get
good.
yourself on the Switch because you can play the Genesis or
But
the
it's
old
all
version.
digital crap.
I think it's the NES.
Although
Yeah,
I
but you
actually-
know what? Then you can play it. You won't miss it anymore. So
Wow. Wow.
shut your ass.
Hey, I can, if I want to play it digitally, I can play it on the 360. So get fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, but then we could play it together.
Does it? Wow, it's all fucked up. What happened?
Shut your ass again. I don't know. Oh, I zoomed into his crotch.
Oh.
His earthworm crotch.
It's a cyber suit anyway.
You're a cyber.
All right,
suit.
Alec.
The following game contains reversed clips of potentially horrible things previously said. It's reversed and remember time, so grow the fuck up.
Hey, you changed your image.
I took your image and I did a remake on it.
Yeah, okay. Well,
So she looks
Trendy.
even more fucked up. She had a worse accident.
Max.
all right. So here's the first reversed thingamajig.
I hear a heartbeat,
I know.
and it sounded like Claire.
It did sound like Claire.
But Claire doesn't have a heart.
Or a beat.
It's sick beat. So where would there be a heartbeat? And a Claire. Unless it's just like the boom boom like background like
Do it again.
I have no idea.
Is it Resident Evil 0?
You think that's Rebecca?
Maybe. It's more the guy. It sounds like Billy, and the background noise could be it kind of sounds like the train and the heartbeat. I think it might do that when you're low on health. But it's been a while. I can't remember.
I'm gonna say RE2 remake. No, because then it wouldn't be. I'm like, it's a different Chris or Leon.
Well, maybe
This is like no.
Maybe it's
not.
Code Veronica.
I don't think it's Rebecca. I think it's Tyler.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Is there a heart? Oh, it's fucking Dark Side Chronicles. It's fucking.
Oh, that's a good answer. I'm going with Jazz's answer.
Well, Shayla's disqualified.
I love
She's already jazzed in her pants. Here's the OG.
Wait, Leon. If she did come through here, why would she go alone? There's something about her that bothers me.
You're jealous.
She just wants to get out of here, Claire. She needs our help.
Men. You just want to impress her, don't you?
Ugh, women.
Women.
Dark Side Chronicles. Dark Side Chronicles. Boop boop.
Alright, next one.
I was like, what has Allison for?
Let's do that again.
So. Hurries.
Is that RE6?
I was gonna guess Life is Strange because it sounds like like it's being reversed, like a reverse sound being reversed.
I actually heard Diz's voice just go, "Hello."
Yeah, Life is Strange.
Now do it again.
So. Hurries.
Yeah,
sounds inappropriate.
It does, but it does sound like RE6.
Oh.
Because like when Diz said it sounds like RE6, and then we replayed it again.
What?
I
I
just
said
heard...
it before anybody. What the fuck?
No, I mean like I read it on the thing because I was reading the chat and I read that, and then as it played, like I kept reading it, and then I just heard like angry Helena voice.
Sheila?
I thought it was Life is Strange because I thought I heard like fast forward sounds, and that's the only game I could think of that came to mind that has like fast forwardy sounds.
I love the Matt Mercer and excessive breathing.
Alright, let's hear the original.
How many of these are there?
Oh.
Stopping to count?
Oh my god.
Zero.
What?
You wanted to know how many there were?
Damn it.
So, it is a Resident Evil Death Island movie.
Oh, I forget that movies are an option.
Bros. It's when they finally put Jill and Leon in a movie.
Yeah.
Next one.
No, maybe ready to get here.
No, I don't we've seen one. Ever see it for but you can't see it was just see it for over us not the rock behind the my thing is on it on a macro was not
Is it Life is Stupid?
It sounds like Sasha.
Is it Unjustice?
Oh.
I just hear fucking Kara going, Why are we insane?
Yep.
I thought we were going. I thought you were sending me to the neighbors.
Here's the original.
Zod's a war criminal, and you're not staying with him. Give me a hug. Kara, the truth is, I'm just tired of looking at your face. It's such a stupid face. Just thinking about your face right now makes me want to punch it.
All right, I get it. I'm leaving. God.
Love you, honey.
Yes, that was a mission about called Injustice.
That was the part that killed me the most. Just like I thought you were sending me to the neighbors. Why am I in space? Just thinking about that stupid face.
Makes me want to punch it.
I love you, honey. I was almost as bad as the Taco Bell scene, where she fucking cried so much. Okay, I'm back.
Alright, 2 more to go.
Yes, and I better.
You know si posata kinembo surfzi sin imaxi imanusta. Nema kazemesh. Ivet kustin ok dit free. Alright.
Yeah, Louis.
Nasat head spira kapai. Skab badip.
That doesn't sound familiar at all.
I know when the voices are too generic, I'm like, I don't know that one.
I'm like gonna take a shot in the dark and say it's maybe a Metal Gear game.
For a second, I thought it was Man Spider, but no.
Oh, it could be. That's right. It could be film too.
It wasn't silly enough. I like how that's my like when in doubt, it's Metal Gear.
One more time.
Yeah.
Yes, and I better.
You know si posata kinembo surfzi sin imaxi imanusta. Makazemesh. Ikutkustinok dit free. Marat. Ngialoy. Nasat afedet. Spirakapay. Skabadip.
What is with the music?
I know that's the only reason why I thought it might be Metal Gear.
This is saying Horizon Zero Dawn. Lee says still wakes the deep.
I didn't recognize that voice. I was focusing on the guy's voice.
It
He
does
was
sound
like-
like
It's a bad
Oscar.
Scottish accent. I don't think
I
Chad's done a video
I
game.
thought I heard a Russian accent, but now I'm just
It's
thinking
backwards. How the hell did you guys hear accents?
I don't know. It sounds like there's an accent.
I wasn't focusing on the girl's voice. Can we play it one more time? Yeah.
Yes, and I know you know si prosatakin embo surf sin ni maxi ni manusta. Makazemesh. Ikutkustinok dit free. Marat. Ngialoy. Nasat afedet. Spirakapay. Skabadip.
She didn't even talk.
I have no idea.
Because the last time I was like, yeah, it does sound like Aloy, and I got mad because it wasn't. And then when I didn't call it out, I got mad because it was. So I'm gonna say
So-
maybe.
So what are you maybe saying it is?
It could be Aloy,
Okay.
but then it could
Any
also
more
be,
guesses?
which means it could be Chloe.
Holy Water says Bioshock.
I'm gonna say Life is Strange.
I'm gonna say Lego Horizon.
I'm gonna say get fucked.
Shayla.
I'm still gonna say Metal Gear.
Alright, let's play the original.
But without the box, the apocalypse, the death of the sun. You're lying.
Uh oh.
You
Why
fell
is Jazz?
into the
Why Jazz walk out?
I got
What was it?
Is it Horizon?
Of many catastrophes you're doing.
You would have done the same.
I still don't know what it is.
I don't either.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Oh no, that's why she. Oh no, that's why she walked
Just before
out.
the tsunami hit it. Jizz is angry. Alright, let's do the last one.
Obviously, it's a machinima.
How dare you while I'm clearly already upset? I'm upset at myself. In my moment of pride.
What more time?
If they need it. I'm not answering.
I didn't know which one it was. I mean, it's obviously one of y'all's machinima, but I don't recognize. Which one? What is this?
I don't know what that is.
It's obviously machinima, but whose?
What the fuck?
The it gets me every time.
I don't know.
There's the OG.
And now for a moment of silence.
Oh shit!
Wow, stinky.
Wow,
So
stinky.
sorry. Apples make me big guess.
Oh my god.
So, the last time we did a Machinima, it was Jazz's
Jazz's.
Windows 2 Machinima.
I can even
so
picture that.
stinky.
I could do so much. Oh.
Well, that was Reverse and Remember.
Never
thought
forget.
I thought Sheila would have known that was mine because that's the part we have on the Discord
Oh,
soundboard that we play
yeah.
all the time. That's Credence's mom.
All right, we got nobody asked us, and we'll wrap
Yeah.
up.
Hang on.
Still gonna throw myself on a sword later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's a good first console option for your young children? If you have young children.
Apparently, an iPhone.
Right. It
The newest
entraps
one.
their soul,
Yeah.
and then you don't have to worry about it. Just let
Don't
them do
call
their
me
thing.
that, Scott. Don't call me that.
What is your first console option for young children?
I know.
GameCube.
Moby Go.
Sony
Story mode
Dreamcast.
in a sports game?
The Sony Dream. Answer the first question first.
Okay, sorry. The first console for young children. I would say a
Sony
Super-
Dreamcast.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say Super Nintendo.
Yeah. With
So
a multi-tap.
SNES.
With a multi-tap so they can play with their friends.
There you go.
I would go one beyond Deers and go with the Wii, so then not only you can play GameCube games, you can play Wii games. With a Wiimote.
Yeah, but young children are gonna stick stupid things in the disc slot, and then it's ruined.
That's
and
how
then
they
Like
learn.
their
That's how
dick?
they learn about health. Oh.
I'm gonna say the Gang Boy.
Yeah. No, the GameCube. GameCube.
No, Gang Boy. Gang.
Gang
Gang
Boy.
Boy.
Yeah. So
Or
they
I
can
would say
learn
the
about drugs.
N64 because you could throw that thing down the stairs and it would still work.
Why are we not saying PlayStation?
PlayStation breaks too easily.
Everything breaks, including Alec.
Yeah, but you can breathe on your PlayStation 1 and
Yeah,
it stops
don't read the
working.
second question.
Which console can be used 100% offline? I mean, anything pre
Dreamcast, basically.
Everything but a PC.
Pre PS4.
Yeah, PlayStation 2, N64, GameCube.
I mean, even well, it says 100% offline. I don't really understand the question. Like
Super Nintendo.
if it has to be everything, every feature can be used offline, then it would be PS2,
Super
Xbox.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Xbox because Xbox depended
Yeah.
on live service pretty heavily for a lot of their
Of
stuff.
that generation, but yeah, that was kind of their first foray into like the
The
whole
OG.
online
Yeah.
thing, but it was so minuscule that I don't even think it really counts.
OG Xbox.
Where even PlayStation 2 had a lot, like Outbreak
Yeah,
and,
like,
and
I don't
Final
think that really
Fantasy
counts.
11.
But I guess if you're counting that, then yeah, it'd be
100%,
Super
yeah.
Nintendo and Genesis and
64.
yeah,
I'll say PS1, be done with it.
PS1, yeah.
Alright, best story mode in a sports game.
None.
I would easily say for the N64, the WWF No Mercy, because you can play
Oh yeah, like
multiple
wrestling
stories.
games.
And so you could have the owner of Vince McMahon do the women's championship storyline, and he'll come out in the bra and panties.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's
Does he
crazy.
shit on anybody?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the hockey game that I played, I mean, they're all pretty much like they changed them a little bit, but the one that I played through the story mode and got like, you know, you have to get like your brand likability, your team likability, your fan likability, and all that shit, and you have to like choose the different things, and then like you like get evolved through like depending on how well you do and all that shit. And I got so far in the season, and then my character fell and got a concussion, and then I couldn't keep playing my games, and I got so mad, and I was like, this is too realistic. So I'm not saying like best, but I'm saying like it's pretty realistic to the point where even in fucking digital, like in video game hockey, I can't play because concussions, and so that was pretty funny.
No
But it was pretty
escape.
cool. It was pretty cool because the players come up to you and they're like, "Yo, I dare you to score like 2 goals tonight." And I'm like, "Do you better? I'll score 3." And then like if you don't, that player is gonna like you a little bit less because you made a promise you couldn't keep. Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably say WWF games or
Barbie pony ride
sure.
a horse.
Or maybe like if like racing games count. Like I know like Ridge Racer 4 kind of had a story mode. I don't know.
Need for Speed.
Well, it's pretty obvious that
Oh,
we all play different sports games.
Road Rash.
Yeah.
Right. That was Nobody Asked Us. No one continues to ask
God
us
damn
these
it.
questions.
Fuck. Yep, that's gonna wrap it up, everybody.
Wrap it up.
This has been episode 242. Thanks for
Thanks for
joining us,
hanging out.
everybody. If you enjoy the podcast or any of the content at the Ward, please consider helping us grow by sharing our content, liking the video, and subscribing. You can also support us through patreon.com/thewordproductions to get exclusive content. Have a great week, and we'll
Bye.
see, or not, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.